For the first time since 1970, it's time to get dirty in the NASCAR Cup Series as the greatest season continues into the 7th race and into the Bristol Motor Speedway as the Last Great Colosseum with its fresh coat of Tennessee clay plays host to the Food City Dirt Race, the inaugural running as the NASCAR Cup Series returns to dirt. This is your full race preview video of everything to expect from race 7 of the 2021 NASCAR Cup Series season, the inaugural Food City Dirt Race from Bristol. Let's have a look at your point standings on last Sunday at Atlanta, where Ryan Blaney rose to his first win on the season. He finds himself at 7th in the standings, 86 points behind points leader Denny Hamlin, who extended his lead over Kyle Larson by 43 points. Larson dominated the race last Sunday at Atlanta, winning both stages, and continues to extend up over Joey Logano, our third place driver, who sits 63 points back. Just 2 markers behind him, Martin Truex Jr., a winner this season at Phoenix, 65 points off of our lead. And then Brad Keselowski, the other Penske driver, 71 points behind, as Kevin Harvick sits 74 points behind after what was a very forgettable Atlanta race for that Ford team. We mentioned Ryan Blaney at 7th in the standings, and at 8th, right behind him, another winner on the season, William Byron, who picked up the checkers at Homestead, sits 89 points off of the series lead. On the bubble, Michael McDowell, our Daytona 500 winner, 20 points ahead of the cut line. However, with that win, he is locked in. And Alex Bowman, after a great Atlanta run, finds himself below the cut line entering that race, now plus 19. Kurt Busch had a rough day in Atlanta, getting turned on a restart late in stage 2. He now sits only 14 points into the playoffs. And Chris Buescher in that number 17 car, how about this 17 team, another top 10 run, and they find themselves just 6 points in over Ricky Stenhouse Jr., the first driver out, -6. Ryan Preece is just 9 points behind in his JTG Darty Racing 37, both these teammates looking to race in. And Darrell Bubba Wallace Jr., 26 points back, and that brand new team 2311 Racing still very doable for Bubba's playoff hopes. Then Ross Chastain in the Chip Ganassi Racing 42 car, just 36 points behind. He's been starting to have a slow rebound to a rough start of his season. Now let's have a look at your TV schedule ahead of the Food City Dirt Race, with practice taking place on Friday, March 26, 2021 at 4 and 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Fox Sports 1, those 1-hour sessions. Then on Saturday, March 27th, to set the starting lineup at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, we have 4 15-lap heat races going down on Fox Sports 1. And on Sunday, March 28th, the inaugural Food City Dirt Race goes green at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time live on Fox. Now let's have a look at your 39-driver NASCAR Cup Series entry list for the inaugural Food City Dirt Race at Bristol. For Starcom Racing, driving in the main and tail 00 Chevy, this is driver Quinn Houff. Then for Chip Ganassi Racing, their duo of entries look like this. Driving in the Monster Energy number 1, the Outlaw Kurt Busch, and in the Clover Commerce number 42, the Melon Man Ross Chastain, who says he's the most experienced dirt driver in the field, however, most of it being on a tractor. And Team Penske, their trio of Fords look like this. Driving in the Discount Tire number 2, winner here last spring on the asphalt, Brad Keselowski. Then in the Advanced Auto Parts number 12, last Sunday's winner from Atlanta, YRB, Ryan Blaney. For the Shell Pennzoil number 22, this is Sliced Bread, Joey Logano. Then for Richard Childress Racing, their duo of Chevys look like this. Driving in the Bass Pro Shops Tracker Off-Road number 3 Chevy, a winner in the Crate 602 late models at the Bristol Dirt Nationals, Austin Dillon. Then in the BetMGM number 8, runner-up on Wednesday night's iRace at this track, it's Tyler Reddick. For Stewart Haas Racing, their quartet of Fords go like this. Driving in the Busch Dirt Car number 4, the closer Kevin Happy Harvick, running double duty this weekend in his return to the Truck Series. This midfield number 10 has A-squared Eric Almirola. On a High Point, North Carolina number 14 features rookie Chase Briscoe, a former winner of the Eldora Truck Race. Then in the Haas Tooling number 41, defending Rookie of the Year driver Cole Custer. For Hendrick Motorsports, their quartet of Chevys go like this. Driving into Freightliner number 5, running double duty this weekend is Young Money Kyle Larson. For the Napa Auto Parts number 9, defending series champion driver Chase Elliott. For the Liberty University number 24, he picked up the win in Wednesday night's iRace here. It's driver William Byron. And in the Ally number 48, this is Alex Bowman. For ROUSH Racing, their duo of Fords look like this. In the Oscar Mayer Cold Cuts number 6, the Rocket Man Ryan Newman, who runs double duty. And then in the Fast Nail number 17, we have his teammate Chris Buescher. For SPIRE Motorsports, their duo of Chevys look like this. Driving in the NASCAR trucks at Knoxville, number 7, this is Super Shoes Corey LaJoy. And running that truck race at Knoxville, but first making his NASCAR Cup Series debut in the Hallmark International number 77, winner of the 2019 Eldora Truck Race, the Iceman Stuart Friesen. For Joe Gibbs Racing, their quartet of Toyotas look like this. Driving in the FedEx Office number 11 Toyota, this is Denny Hamlin. Then in M&M's Messages number 18, two-time series champion Kyle Busch. Busch. Driving into Auto Owners Insurance, number 19, on a weekend that he runs double duty, Martin Truex Jr. And for the Irwin Tools, number 20, this is Christopher Bell, the standout dirt star in a team, a former Eldora truck winner. Rick Ware Racing brings their quartet of entries like this. Driving the NOS Energy Drink, number 15, making his NASCAR Cup Series debut. He is a former Triple Crown USAC champion, including the defending midget champion, Big Daddy Chris Windham. Benford and Durtech ODT, number 51, this is Cody Ware. And the Victory Junction Fields, number 52 Ford, we have Josh Bilicki. Driving the Jacobs Construction, number 53, a former USAC champion of driver J.J. Yaley. The Wood Brothers bring the number 21 Menards Quaker State Ford of Guido Matt DiBenedetto. Event from 2311 Racing, driving the DoorDash, number 23 Toyota, this is Daryl Bubba Wallace Jr. Front Row Motorsports has their duo of Fords like this, with the Love's Travel Stops, number 34, having Daytona 500 winner Michael McDowell, and then the Dude Wipes, number 38, rookie Fast Pasta, Anthony Alfredo. For JTG 30 Racing, their duo of Chevys look like this, with the number 37, a brand new look for driver Ryan Preece, and in the Kroger, number 47, sprint car winner this season, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. For Richard Petty Motorsports, driving in a Tide Ride, number 43, Tide Food City Chevy, the Jones boy, Eric Jones. And then for MBM Motorsports, driving the Lift Kits for Less, number 66, Toyota, making his NASCAR Cup Series debut, late model standout, Mike Marlar. Then for Live Fast Motorsports, driving into Toyota of Knoxville, number 78, NOS Energy Drink Ford, it's driver Shane Golobic from the USAC ranks. Then for Gaunt Brothers Racing, and a return to the track, driving into number 96, Bass Pro Shops Toyota Certified Used Vehicles entry, this is Ty Dillon. And rounding off our entry list, running double duty this weekend in the Camping World, number 99 for Trackhouse Racing, Monterrey, Mexico's Daniel Suarez. Now let's have a look at your Speedway Collective fantasy picks. A pair of drivers at each category that I expect to show up big here on the dirt of Bristol. In the A class, not a lot of drivers that excite me here. However, I like the looks of Kyle Busch if I have to choose someone from these ranks. Busch is a great Bristol racer, a 9-time winner here in the Cup ranks. Also ran the Bristol Dirt Nationals. Dirt admittedly isn't his favorite thing to run, but if you got to go off Bristol experience, I think that weighs in at some point. Kyle Busch is your easy pick here. Joey Logano in the number 22, he ran the Bristol Dirt Nationals last week as well in a UMP modified. Had a solid run there. He's been doing a little bit of dirt racing over his offseason, so I could look to him to show up as well. But again, none of these drivers in the A class really excite me. Where I do get excited, though, is in this B class. Kyle Larson in that number 5, my pick to win this race. In fact, I'm saying he's going to go out and sweep the weekend. What can we say about him that hasn't been said on the dirt ranks already? A 47-time dirt race winner last season, including the past 2 runnings at the Chili Bowl. Young money on dirt, there's just something about it, nothing quite like it. Runner-up in the Bristol Dirt Nationals in the big late models, so Kyle Larson has a lot to prove on this Bristol dirt track, and I think he can get it done in that B class. However, Kurt Busch in the number 1, Larson's former teammate, has some very solid veteran experience, started his ranks on the Las Vegas dirt tracks, hasn't done a lot of dirt racing since then, but the veteran is a great Bristol racer and also a little bit of a dirt veteran, so let's see what he can do in that number 1 car. However, young money, Kyle Larson, my easy pick there. In the C class, Austin Dillon in the number 3, he picked up a feature win in the Crate 602 Sportsman's at the Bristol Dirt Nationals last Saturday night, and I think he might just be able to do it again and get his first Cup win on the season. And how about Christopher Bell in that number 20? Somebody that's going to easily contend here at a Joe Gibbs Racing ranks. He's a 3-time Chili Bowl winner, always runs well in the dirt, and sprint cars, midgets, whatever it is, Christopher Bell, always a contender on the dirt. That former Eldora truck experience as well will show up big for him as a C-class driver. Onto the D-class, I like a pair of dirt ringers. Stuart Friesen in the number 77. All week long, we've been hearing NASCAR Cup Series drivers throw out the name Stuart Friesen as someone they're going to have to contend with. Names like Kyle Larson and Kyle Busch have both accredited this driver of the number 77. While he's in his NASCAR Cup Series debut, he has over 300 Northeast Dirt Modifieds win, and as well as the 2019 Eldora truck race. So keep an eye out for what he can do. A solid D-class pick for sure. And how about Chris Windham in the number 15? One of only a handful of drivers to ever win the USAC Silver Crown Championship. He's in his NASCAR Cup Series debut, and he's going to be strong in that Rick Ware Racing entry. Now let's have a look at your race stats ahead of the Food City Dirt Race as the field gears up in the A-Main for 250 laps, 133 miles. They're on the half-mile Bristol dirt track. Stage 1 goes for 75 laps. Stage 2 is 75 laps as well. The final stage is 100 laps. Your defending winner here on the concrete is Brad Keselowski. Heat races will set our starting lineup. This goes down on Saturday night. 4 15-lap, 7.5-mile heat races around that half-mile Bristol dirt track. There will be 10 cars per race. The lineup is going to be set by a random draw. And the name of the game to set the lineup is passing points. You only gain passing points if you move forward. If you finish where you started, or if you lose positions throughout this heat race, you get 0 passing points and start deep in this A main starting field. Don't forget to catch the Food City Dirt Race, the inaugural running, coming live on Sunday, March 28th, 2021 at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time, live on Fox. Thank you guys so much for watching this NASCAR race preview video. For more motorsports content, check out my news video by clicking on the left. Hit that circle in the middle to subscribe and check out that video on the right. It's one you don't want to miss. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at KEMMO Cup Series. For another NASCAR race preview, this has been KEMMO on YouTube saying thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next motorsports video.